Hey guys, what's up? It's Jeff, the Horrorphile 666. This video, I was inspired by Midnitekrawlr. Everybody knows him as Jesse on here. He made a video which was a two-parter showing pretty much like his zombie films in his collection and like infected films like you see on the top there, 28 Days Later. I'm going to be doing the same thing basically. I might even attach this video to his as a video response. Yeah, I guess I can do it as a video response to Jesse, Midnitekrawlr. Yeah, there's around 38 to 40 films or so which are here. A couple of them are multiples, like if I have something on Blu-ray and DVD, whatever, I'll just, skim through them pretty quick. Like, I don't want to waste everybody's time, like a whole half-an-hour video just on zombie movies and stuff, but, yeah, let me just bang them out quick. Here's 28 Days Later on Blu-ray. Self-explanatory, infected flick. I love it. It's awesome. Charlton Heston and the Omega Man. The Last Man Alive is Not Alone. Great movie. I used to watch this growing up. I think it was on like TBS when I was younger. This one is a movie called Corn. It has a lenticular cover, but it doesn't really do much. It's just like the barbed wire kind of moves around, and the sheep move about like an inch. But yeah, so this is pretty much like a infected sheep kind of thing, and like the people get infected. It's sort of like I think it was Black Sheep. I do have that to show also. This is sort of similar. This is not too bad. Here's one. It's like one of these like 99-cent DVDs, City of the Walking Dead, directed by Roberto Lenzi. It was a DVD double feature with Creepers, but, the Argento movie, but I'm not talking about that, I'm just talking about this. I think it also has another name, you guys can correct me on that, but yeah, City of the Living Dead, Roberto Lenzi. Here's this sort of like a junky one that I bought at a Halloween store. It's Drew's Famous Entertainment, 3 Fright Flicks. And it's got The Bowery at Midnight, The Amazing Transparent Man, and Revolt of the Zombies, which is why I showed it. It's like $1 or something. This one is very cool. It's the George A. Romero. This is Dawn of the Dead, the extended mall hours cut. I mean, some of you guys might not know about it, but basically what this is, like the version that came out of. It has like the theatrical version, it has the Dario Argento cut, which is like the European version, and the director's cut basically, which was like, what George Romero initially intended. But this is a DVD-R, basically, like I said, it's a fan edit. It's kind of like all the scenes that were cut, like from, say like from the theatrical, like the stuff that was in the director's cut and the European cut were added in. So sometimes, like, you can see a scene, and it'll kind of, like, part of it will repeat over, or, like, the music will repeat over. Like, I didn't really do anything fancy. It's just a slim case, and I just printed the front. But, yeah, see, because this is, like, the zombies from Dawn of the Dead 2004 remake, and they just kind of combined it there. But, yeah, I mean, if anybody wants, like, the info on that, you can get this through a website called fanedit.info, or you can check out fanedit.org. That's where I got this from, and it's basically like, fans that made it, and they just like their own little spin on it. Here's the Newly Dead. This is a trauma movie, Till Death Do Them Part. Not too bad. Here's Space Zombie Bingo. This is more like zombie, sci-fi, cheese, trauma stuff. I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit. Dead Dudes in the House. A lot of people know about this. This is the one from a trauma box set that I have. But if you can find the original pressing of this, it goes for a big chunk of change online. But this is just the slim case that I got in the DVD box set. Rupert Everett and Cemetery Man. This is the out-of-print Anchor Bay. Pretty much self-explanatory. Here's one of these like $1.99 DVDs you can get at the drugstore. Vintage movie classics. It's called The Undead Rising, but it contains Revolt of the Zombies, Night of the Living Dead, and Hard Rock Zombies, Hard Rock Zombies. It's like one of the most notorious like piece of crap movies to do with anything that has zombies. Here's this one. This horror Do Not Watch Alone 20 film pack. Basically, I picked it because it has Night of the Living Dead on there, and it also has House by the Cemetery. If you look on the bottom, the Lucio Fulci. So yeah, whatever. I mean, they're real bad transfers. Here's the Dimension Extreme, the Zombie Diaries. It's not too bad. I mean, so many people crap on this, but I had a good time with it. I guess out of a 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 6.5. And I have watched it at least 2 or 3 times. Nightmare City. Love this movie. It's got Hugo Stiglitz in there. Of course, that's why I wanted it. And also Mel Ferrer. I like this cover better than the Blue Underground release. You know, it's the out-of-print Anchor Bay, but same thing on that. I think I already spoke about that. Here's my copy of 28 Days Later on DVD. It's full screen. I don't know. I bought it in a lot that I picked up on eBay. Here's a great movie with Chris Pine. This is before he got pretty popular with Star Trek and everything. Called Carriers. I guess this is more of like an infected type of movie. There is another version out there. I'm going to move up closer. There's another version out there. Basically, it's like, I guess, a special edition or something, and it comes with like a surgical mask, and it's in a different kind of a box. I think it might be German. I'm not positive. You guys can correct me. Here's a movie called Blood of the Beast. This is more of like an infected kind of thing too. It was put out by oldies.com. Good movie though. It's really like low budget independent. Here's my unrated director's cut of Dawn of the Dead 2004. I think this is full screen also, but I don't really mind full screen sometimes because I have a 24-inch Acer widescreen computer monitor, and that's where I mostly watch my DVDs because I have a region-free drive on there. Here's the Dimension Extreme Black Sheep unrated. It's pretty much like zombie sheep, and like some of the, well, not that guy, but like some of the people, you know, turn into zombies and stuff after a while when they get bit and everything. Here's my copy of Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Basically, it's just a disc, and I had to print out a copy for it. I got this for free from my friend Go to the Rats, which is also on YouTube. But yeah, I'm going to be picking that up again. Here's another movie, not very good. It's called Day X. It says the end is nearer than you think. Sort of like a zombie infected kind of, I don't know. It's real low budget. It's put out by Image. There's a lot of glare on it. I'm sorry. It's just like a shiny cover on there. The special edition of the Divimax of Dawn of the Dead 1978. Here's The Dead Next Door. Awesome movie. This is actually one of my favorite Anchor Bay releases. It was just so good. Like the zombies and stuff would kick ass in it. You can see one right back there. Alright, scooting up again. Here's George A. Romero's Land of the Dead. This is the unrated widescreen. Good movie. This is really like the last Romero flick that came out that I liked. Some of you guys might, you know, argue with me on this one. John Carpenter's The Fog. I know it's more of like a ghost movie, like, you know, getting revenge kind of thing, but I don't know. I always group it in with the zombies and stuff, you know, because they were like once dead and then they come back for revenge sort of thing, but whatever. I mean, you know, shoot me. And another one too, Army of Darkness. Basically, I don't know, I just selected that because they call them, what the hell do they call them? Deadites, I believe. But, you know, you got like the skeletons and stuff, and you know, they were, of course, once dead, so I don't know if you really consider them a zombie, whatever. I don't know, I'm just going to call this, like, zombie, infected, whatever. Here's 28 Weeks Later. I seem to be lucking out with the full screens. This is my favorite release of Night of the Living Dead. I do want to get that other one. I believe they have it in a steelbook. It's like a 30th or 35th anniversary, some kind of anniversary. The one that I've seen a lot of people had George Romero sign. But this one is cool. It has the black and white and colorized version on there. And if you haven't seen Night of the Living Dead in color, I really do recommend it. It's like a whole new like way of watching it, of course. I mean, yeah, because it's in color, but I don't know, it's just like it's a whole new feel to it. Here's a movie called Days of Darkness. I talked about this in one of my recent pickups. You know, your budget bin, kind of cheap zombie movie wannabe. Resident Evil Degeneration. Yeah, this is basically just like a CG version of Resident Evil stuff. There are zombies in it, so I threw it in. I just talked about this also recently. Tokyo Zombie. You know, martial arts kind of stuff and comedy, like a zom-com. Yeah, it is what it is. It's not too bad. Night of the Living Dead, 1990, directed by the man himself, Mr. Tom Savini. I love this movie. Sometimes I do say I like it better than the original, but I don't know. A lot of people crap on that one. Here's Return of the Living Dead Part 2. I actually watched this for the first time last night with the commentary turned on. I'm usually like very much against that. I don't know, it's just I get bored when I watch a movie with commentary, but this was cool. So yeah, I checked it out last night, seen that numerous times, and then the rest are just going to be some, I guess, VHSs. Here's Night of the Zombies, They Eat the Living. My original copy of Return of the Living Dead by HBO, Thorn EMI video. This I've had for friggin' years, probably since maybe about 87 or 88. One of the first zombie movies I ever bought. Here's the VHS copy of Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. This is the one put out by VCI. Creepshow 2. I know the whole thing isn't zombies or anything, but the whole like hitchhiker scene, to me, you know, like thanks for the ride lady, basically like it was a guy and she ran him over and he came back, and I guess you could call him a zombie or whatever. I mean, you know, say what you want about it. I just grouped that in with that. Here's Revenge of the Dead, They Rise at Night. This one is just, let me get it out. The box that I had totally went to hell. Yeah, actually this is The Gates of Hell. This was like a real cheap version that I picked up for $1 or $2 a long time ago. And finally, H.P. Lovecraft, Bride of Reanimator with Jeffrey Combs. This is the unrated on VHS. You know, Reanimator, it's like a body being brought back to life. I guess it's more of like maybe like a Frankenstein thing. I don't know if you'd really call Frankenstein a zombie or whatever, but yeah, so that's all the stuff. I just got like a whole pile of crap. That's about 40 movies or so, maybe around 40. So yeah, alright, thanks for watching, guys, and also big thanks to Jesse, Midnitekrawlr, for giving me the inspiration to make this video. Sorry about the shakiness. I know it's kind of like Cloverfield and stuff, but I don't have a tripod right now, so alright guys, take care, thanks.